What's up, guys? This is Victim Drop Spotlight here again with our next segment from our mini-series documentary. As a Latino growing up, as a big wrestling fan, Lucha Libre, this next person that we interviewed is just bashing full of it. You're going to hear her story and see how she rose up as one of the best Latinas out there in wrestling today. Let's talk a little bit more with Thunder Rosa from the NWA.
Hi everybody, my name is Melissa Thunder Rosa Cervantes. I am a professional wrestler for National Wrestling Alliance and an MMA pro fighter for Combate Americas. And I live here in San Antonio. I was 26 years old. I was living in the Bay Area and I was working as a social worker, and I utilized wrestling as an outlet to let all my anger, all my depression and everything go. My husband and I, that was like one of the activities that we used to do together, and I liked it because it's acting, it's active exercise, and definitely it's a lot of violence. and I really was drawn to it. So I just started by volunteering first, and knowing how to like take the ring, knowing more about how like they run a show, like what it takes to be a wrestler. So I did everything before I actually got in the ring and became a wrestler. I will say cooking home meals, dinners and breakfast, and having everybody sitting on the table. That's one of the things that my mom, as a tradition, had us do when we were little. And I remember her saying, when you guys, cuando crezcan ya no se van a sentar aquí, no va a estar nadie aquí. So she said, when you guys get old, we're probably not gonna sit together anymore, and you guys have to cherish this moment. So with my husband and my son, I tried to have as many dinners as possible together, especially the ones that I cook, because I love cooking and I love having family over or taking care of other people. That's another thing that in my culture and my family, that's what we used to do, and I still do. I mean, I will definitely like for more women and to really break barriers and not be afraid of taking risks, such as maybe getting an education, learning English, moving forward and being more proactive in the community, because that really we can set an example for the future generations when they see us doing all those things without us being afraid or being feeling like we're gonna get backlash. I think we're at a point in our society and where we are allowed to speak our mind, and yeah, some people might not like it, but we are allowed to do this, and we are allowed to represent in a positive way. Where I don't think, or maybe because I don't watch TV anymore, the whole like, we are like maids, we are the nannies, that it's kind of like breaking a little bit more, and like girls want more. They want to they have a bigger, they're inspired for something bigger, and but at the same time we're like respecting our elders in our past, but we want to make a better future for a future generation, for future women, for our future kids. So I think in the next 5 years, I'm expecting to see a lot more representation in the media, in politics, you know, and in the big leagues and everywhere in the United States. Flour tortilla, the staple flour tortilla and the tortilla, and definitely guacamole. I love guacamole. That's like my favorite thing. And when I'm cutting weight for fights, I can eat guacamole. So that's my favorite thing in the world. Dolores Huerta. Again, she's a very strong female person that I learned in my Chicano class when I came here to the United States, and I met her in person when I was 18, and that was like one of the biggest things because she helped the farm workers movement so much with Cesar Chavez, and she's still so active, and she's still helping the community and like, you know, giving a bunch of stuff to people that are going to be part of the nonprofit organizations or work for nonprofit organizations. And one of my big mentors in the United States when I came here and helped me so much through my college was Arlie Ricasa. She's a Filipino American representative in San Diego, and she's such a strong woman, and she continuously comments on my stuff now that I became a professional wrestler, that now that I'm not in like local politics or student politics. But she continues to like show me that it doesn't matter if you're a mother and you have 5 kids, that you can still reach your dreams and go for the marbles all the time. I definitely will say, if you're gonna pursue wrestling, you definitely have to have a plan B. I was blessed enough that when I started, I had a great job that had benefits, and that helped me so much through the journey until I decided to become a full-time wrestler, because it's you putting your body at risk every time you step on the ring or every time you step on the cage as a fighter. So you have to have something that definitely is gonna help you with paying your bills. That if something happens to you, you have a job, or you can go and get a job and you won't be struggling and like looking for, you know, trying to ask for money to help pay your bills. So that's a very important, to me, education is very important. Education opened the doors for everything. I don't think if it wasn't because me going to UC Berkeley, I would have never discovered indie wrestling or professional wrestling. So I will suggest that if you're about to go into something like that, have like a plan B, a career or a business that you can fall into, and then once you start making a name for yourself, start investing, and don't spend all your money because you're making money. You know, put some aside, save some aside, be smart about it, and if you're successful, help other people to become successful too. Show at 6:05 on YouTube. You don't have to pay. You can subscribe to the NWA show, but we have shows every Tuesday at 6:05. Subscribe there. You can see me there, or you can see me on my social media at Thunder Rosa 22 and Instagram and Twitter. Facebook Thunder Rosa 2, and YouTube and Thunder Rosa, but you can see me pretty much all the time in YouTube.